Bill Belichick's sideline moment went viral, and not for a play call. Before North Carolina's upset loss at UCF, the Tar Heels head coach was caught on camera having a casual pregame chat with his girlfriend on the sideline. By kickoff, the clip had circled the internet, and what started as an odd footnote quickly blew up into a debate about sideline etiquette, respect for the opponent, and how college coaches should present themselves under the spotlight. Belichick, a six-time Super Bowl winner now in year one at UNC, has always carried a larger-than-life reputation. That's why the optics matter. Fans and media don't expect to see a head coach deep in conversation with a non-staff guest while the team prepares for kickoff. Critics called it unprofessional. Supporters said it was harmless. The reaction reached another level when former NFL coach Jon Gruden publicly called it out, asking whether anyone had seen a sideline interaction like that before, and making clear he thought it crossed a line. The controversy didn't stop there. After the game, UCF head coach Scott Frost pointed out that Belichick referred to his program as Central Florida, a small, loaded detail that UCF staff and fans read as dismissive. In a sport where pride and identity drive team culture, that phrasing stung. Frost framed it as fuel for his players, calling it disrespectful and saying it fit a narrative of being overlooked. Exactly the chip teams like UCF lean on when they're trying to upset a blue blood program. So why did this become a story beyond a viral clip? First, perception. College football atmospheres are less controlled than the NFL's. The sideline is sacred prep space. When a coach appears disconnected from the pregame focus, observers assume complacency, distraction, or worse, a lack of respect. Second, context. Belichick's move from the NFL to a high-profile college job carries intense scrutiny. Every gesture is magnified because he's not just coaching, he's rebranding a historic program. Third, consequence. UCF beat UNC 34-9. The loss made the optics feel worse. Fans and pundits quickly tied the casual pregame moment to the team's flat performance, whether that connection was fair or not. There's also a leadership angle. Critics argue head coaches set tone and accountability. Pre-game rituals, walkthroughs, and final motivational moments are part of how teams sharpen focus. When a coach appears informal at that moment, it can undercut the message inside the locker room and send mixed signals to players and staff, especially when the result on the scoreboard supports the worry. Look, people will always read too much into images. At the same time, coaches know their actions are public and symbolic. Whether you think Belichick's chat was innocuous or emblematic of something deeper, the reaction tells us one thing. In college football, optics matter. If you're a coach, you're not just evaluated on X's and O's, you're judged on every public gesture. What stayed with fans after this game was not only the upset itself, but the image of Belichick smiling on the sideline while his team fell flat. That picture is now part of the story every analyst will use when they chart UNC's early season identity. And for a program trying to reestablish itself, it's a reminder that leadership is visible long before the first whistle.